We are the Stu Crew, originating from Serbia, but spread far beyond it. Different cities, different backgrounds, one name. STU counts many members. There are important names to mention, but the focus has never been on individuals. It's on the power of the team. Most of us got in contact with graffiti in the usual way, seeing it here and there and deciding to go for it. At the start, we wanted to be part of the culture, but over time, it became more than that. It became a family. The local train scene right now is maybe worse than ever, and maybe better than ever. Before, the scene was more active, and there were more options for painting. Nowadays, there are fewer choices, and it's way harder, but it's still alive. What we really miss are the opportunities we had before. There were a lot of different spots where something could be done. We also miss the old train models, more local riders, and most of all, the competition. As a crew, we move in different ways. Some of us travel together, some alone. But we always try to move as much as possible and represent the crew. Different places leave different impressions. For some, it's the classic hotspots like Berlin, Paris, Rotterdam, Stockholm or Copenhagen. For others, it's more unexpected places like Bishkek or other exotic destinations. And of course, we always have love for the Balkan countries and their flavor. For us, train painting gives the best out of the graffiti game. It's like the NBA of graffiti. We got into it by watching the pioneers before us. That's just a natural way it goes. Back in the day, the lack of buff didn't really change much. People got used to it. It was normal. Even now, in many cases, RVRS trains are still not buffed, except the windows. That lack of buff actually gives something to the whole atmosphere. It makes the scene more alive, more visible, even attractive to tourists. Kids love it too. When it comes to painting trains, the feeling is something special. During the action, during the adrenaline rush, you don't really feel anything. The satisfaction comes after. Everything around train painting is part of it. The logistics, the mission, taking pictures. We keep doing it because we love it, and because, simply, most of us never chose to stop. The biggest rush comes when things don't go as planned, when you have to run fast from security or the police. The best part of graffiti for us is the crew itself. Crew wholecars and crew love. That connection between people is what pushes everything forward. decades of street and train culture experience, from the oldest to the youngest. All of that, combined with individual talent, created strong writers and strong personalities. Graffiti, for us, can be many things. Sometimes it feels like something you must do. Sometimes it's just an escape from daily routines. It gives you a way to step outside the ordinary and create something of your own. Every part of the process has its value. Planning, painting, seeing it run. But the best moments are when the crew is together, hanging out, having fun, looking at the photos after. The reason for painting never really changed. It's still the same at its core, bombing in its pure essence. The time we spend on graffiti always depends on the moment, but one thing is sure, we've spent a lot of time on it. Painting together is always stronger. The crew is built on teamwork, but also on strong individuals. Stopping train painting is hard to imagine. Maybe one day, if everything becomes futuristic, with flying trains or something like that. But even then, there will always be some options. The STU torch will keep burning, an eternal fire. At the same time, everything today is connected. Exhibitions, murals, design. So evolving into other forms is always possible. For us, it's never just one or the other. It's both quality and quantity. Experience showed us that combining the two gives the best results. The crew is mainly represented in Serbia and Holland, but also all over Europe and beyond. And of course, there are always stories along the way. One funny moment came from the lack of buff. During a night action, one crew member started painting over a fresh piece from another crew member, because he thought it was his own old piece. Looking at the future, things will change. More cameras, more technology. But writers always adapt. There will always be new chances, new ways. If there's any advice for the next generation, it's simple. Be the best, and you'll earn your place. We don't really feel bad about painting trains. For us, it's not destruction. It's just another layer, adding character to the space. Context matters a lot in graffiti. Some places have legendary status. Some are about visibility. Some are just perfect for the moment. We respect all. the end of the day, style is everything. But even that is subjective. What's good, what's not, everyone sees it differently. We've all been influenced by different writers, but a big influence has always been funky graffiti and the 80s. Style is something we keep developing all the time, in different ways, and it never really stops. It's always evolving. Big thanks to all the good friends who hosted us over the years and stayed part of the journey. You know who you are. Biggest yo to the crew.